Yeah. Oh shit. Oh
You know,
shit.
just trying to bring some more stuff to the pod.
Right. Well, speaking of the pod, here we
Oh,
are
no,
once
shit.
again,
Yeah.
everyone. Welcome to Dark Eidolon Presents
Critical drinks.
with your host
Andy Aguilar.
and me, Brandon Brooker.
Best
We're back again, doing it again. Coming back with
Mhm.
some Call of Cthulhu this week.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah,
let's catch up a little bit. What have you been up to?
Well, I mean, we're recording on a Sunday, so it's usually my day off. So I've actually just been chilling because we have a friend in town. So we've just kind of been hanging out. Like we were playing Mario Party earlier on the Switch.
Oh shit! Hell yeah!
Yeah.
Hell yeah! Nice.
So it's been cool getting back into that.
Cool.
And then obviously catching up with an old friend.
Yeah, totally. That's always good.
Mm-hmm. Because they're also going to be moving out here pretty soon. So.
Oh, cool. Nice. Where are they coming?
Austin.
Oh, great. Yeah, get the hell out of Texas then. That's good. Man.
Yeah.
I got to do that shit too. Eventually.
Yeah. TBD.
Yeah, we'll see.
What about you?
I don't know. Been kind of hanging in, not doing much because Austin's back at stage 5 for the pandemic, so that's great.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, so we're back to wearing masks and not going anywhere. So yeah, but luckily my job, I'm just alone in my job, so I don't have a risk at my work, so that's cool.
Good.
What else? Yeah, just been kind of hanging in, watching a lot of skate videos lately.
Ooh,
yeah. I've been watching like
old
old Powell Peralta like skate videos from the what was it, the late 80s the late 80s, like 80, 88 and 89. There's one called Propaganda and the other one called Ban This. Those are the two that I've been watching. They're fucking sick, man. Yeah, I'm trying to get. I bought my skateboard and I still have not gone skateboarding. Well, I want to put like rails on it, like the little like slide rails on it, you know? Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because like a lot of those kids had those back then and shit. I want to like start to learn like old school skate shit, you know, like no comply.
You also know who picked up skating again? It was my older brother Aaron.
No way.
Yeah, he started skating again. I used to like back in the day. He would like wax the sidewalk, whatever, so you could like grind on it, and I would try to record him, and like we'd watch it afterwards and stuff. Yeah.
Hell yeah, yeah, dude. I did a lot of that when I was a kid, and
nice.
I want to get back into it, but not like I want to do some tricks I want to do some old school tricks and tricks that like old people can do, you know, because I'm an old person.
You gotta worry about your knees and your ankles, you know.
Gotta worry about everything, man.
Yeah, your feet,
insurance. My wrists. Yeah, my neck, my head, my noggin.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm going all lower body.
I think I'm gonna like gear all out too. Like just go like total nerd and just like get elbow pads, like the wrist guards, like helmet.
I think you gotta go like bright pink elbow pads with like neon helmet,
neon green, neon green and neon pink. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why I picture neon green or pink too. Yeah, so
those are those like '90s colors, like the Nerf colors and shit.
Basically, right? It's like that and Lisa Frank.
Yes.
Everything was just super bright.
Yeah, it's all fucking neon. So what you drinking on?
Oh shit. Well, I mean, does the streak continue if it's not like black cherry because it's grapefruit, but it's still white.
Nope. It's the end of the streak. It's over. You fucked up.
I was tased like Bill Goldberg.
Yeah. That's the only way he lost, right? Some shit.
Damn. Yeah. All right. Well, I mean, I'm drinking a White Claw.
Sick. Well, I'm drinking.
What you drinking on?
I'm just chilling again.
Oh, shit. You brought out the big gun.
Yeah, I was like, I'm going to drink one big beer. So I got a Coors Light.
I'm for it.
Yeah. I kind of hung out with Matt last night really late and drank some beers.
Was it productive?
Yeah, man. I almost convinced him to start a wrestling career. Yeah.
He'd be a good like manager.
Nah, dude, he knows like kung fu. He knows the Wing Chun like style kung fu. He like studied that shit.
He seems like he'd be into it. He's just like he just doesn't know anything just yet. Like
Yeah,
I think secretly he'd be super into it.
Yeah, he gets to do all his moves to somebody and not hurt them.
Mm-hmm.
And if you like think of like the moves from Wing Chun, they're really cool. Like the fight, like the what is it, like 1,000 punches or whatever that they do, like the fast.
And
like,
no one
rapid
else
punches.
does that. Like strikes, like mainly just fist strikes and stuff.
I've never seen that. Like it's kind of like how Kung Lao like fights in Mortal Kombat 11. Yeah, he does that.
Nice.
Pretty sick. Yeah,
That
but
pretty cool.
we're all. I was like, but you got to learn how to promo too, Matt. He's like, no, I'm not going to talk on the microphone. I was like, all right, then I'll
You
be
need a
your
mouthpiece.
voice. Yeah, I'll be
there
your
you go.
mouthpiece. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right. Okay. Well, it seems like we also have Chad in on this, right?
Yeah. Well, he said his gimmick would be like he just always just wants to go home, but he's like forced to fight. Like I'm like forcing him to fight. Like,
Yeah. All right, Matt Queen, if you want to get back and see your kids, you got to pin that man's shoulders to the mat. 1, 2, 3. Now get out there so you can go see your family again, brother.
Yeah. It's like I want to go home. I didn't ask for any of this.
Yeah, you lost that ladder match. It wasn't my fault. I won the contract. You belong to me.
Hell yeah. But
I guess that would be my promo.
I asked him earlier today, or like today, I was like, so did you think any more about your wrestling career?
Mm-hmm.
He's like, no. I was like, okay.
Got a perfect name, Matt Queen.
Matt Queen. Yeah, we were just gonna, that was just gonna be his name. I don't remember. We were deep in the cups.
Nice.
Obviously, getting Matt to talk about wrestling. Yeah.
I know. Like I said, I think he likes it. I think he'd be into it.
Yeah, it'd be funny. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We were talking about because I was talking about like skateboarding and starting to work out and stuff, and I was like, I want to be a wrestler.
Same.
I still want to do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's like that's like bucket list stuff. Like I want to like go off the top. I want to go off the top rope.
I want to. Oh, so okay. I'll save it. I'll have to save it again for something else.
Oh yeah, let's go ahead and talk since we're kind of like dipping into wrestling a little bit on Critical Drinks.
Yeah. Well,
we're making some changes around here at Dark Eidolon Presents, and we're gonna make 2 podcasts for you guys a week. Mm-hmm. So for all the RPG guys that come here for the game and don't want to listen to fucking wrestling talk, yeah, y'all can. It's okay. This is just gonna be a RPG, and also just like me and Andy are gonna catch up a little bit every week. But the main thing that we're gonna do on Critical Drinks now is gonna be role playing.
Yes, it'll be Cthulhu and then switching back to Pathfinder.
Yeah,
you still get this. You're just getting more of us.
Right. Yeah, you get 2 shows a week now.
Because we can't contain the amount of wrestling, or I can't contain the amount of the wrestling I want to talk about in one episode, apparently. So we need to make it its own thing.
Well, yeah, because we want to save the majority of the time for the game, but we also like start to talk about wrestling, and then all of a sudden we're talking about wrestling. It's like, it's hard to stop. Yeah. So
it's gonna be its own thing,
and it's gonna be its own thing, and we're gonna revert back to our old podcast name.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be DRWP, Danger Room Wrestling Podcast.
Nice. Bringing it back.
Or Danger Room Wrestle Pod. Danger Room Wrestle Pod.
Danger Room Wrestle Pod.
It's just gonna be the DRWP.
We just really loved the name, and we still had some stuff from our other pod left over, so it was just kind of it all fit together.
It really is kind of a recycling, rebranding. We just have like a bunch of images and shit, and
we really liked them and didn't want to part with them.
Yeah.
I think they're cool too. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, our friend Robert Salinas did it. You can follow him on Instagram. He's a really good artist. Yeah, follow him at Heavy Leather. Nice. Heavy Leather at Heavy Leather. Yeah. And he does graphic design for people. So if you're looking for some sick ass graphics for whatever project, check him out.
Definitely.
Yeah. What else? Do you want to just kind of like get into it or what? Or do you? There seems like there's something else, right?
Well, we had our other Call of Cthulhu game that we played.
Oh yeah.
With the bigger group.
We finished it. It's the end. Yeah, we finished it. It was the finale. Yep. We finished. Yeah, we did. Sorry. We
Sorry,
did
I'm pouring one out for the homie.
We did Blackwater Creek by Scott Dorward. Dorward. Yeah, sorry, Scott. From the good friends of Jackson Elias. He's a really good writer, and it was sick.
It was awesome. Epic, to say the least.
We lost somebody. Someone died. Yeah. Our friend Artie died.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
I also quit the game. I'm not like an occultist anymore.
Oh yeah.
I denounced everything. Went back to the simple life.
Right. You got fucked up. Yeah. Like, I want to go back to the hotel. It's like the hotel is closed, man. It's gone.
I don't want to do this anymore.
I didn't ask for any of this. No, it was good. Everyone went crazy, and it was a lot of fun. It was probably like, I don't know. I was pretty proud of it. Pretty proud that Matt and Andrew remembered that they could make portals. But wasn't it you that gave them the idea?
I gave them the idea about the grenade.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just so funny. Those two will just like argue about anything. It's like they both come up with the idea to use a portal, and then they start to argue about who had the idea first. It's like, who gives a shit?
The game lasted
I came up with the idea. No,
yeah.
I just at that point I was like, guys, you just can, you can argue about anything. You're like, I don't know, sibling. Like they're siblings.
It adds to the charm.
Yeah. What else? Oh, I went and floated the river in San Marcos yesterday. That was pretty sick.
Oh, dude, awesome! So you did get to get out for a little bit.
Yeah, I did, and I almost was like, it was kind of like we were wearing our masks and shit, but it was like a lot of people, and I was like, this is dangerous.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see in the next 2 weeks if I, die or whatever.
So stay tuned.
I should probably go get tested. Probably a good idea.
And on that note, segue.
Yeah. Oh, anyways, yeah. But we went to the river and it was a lot of fun. And like, kind of hung over today because I got like super drunk all day.
Plus, you're out in the sun. Right?
Yeah. Just caked on the sunscreen. It was good. I didn't get burnt. Didn't get sunburned.
Good. So, you look good. You don't see any burns or anything.
Yeah. But at the end of the river, though, like there's like these like rapids, right, that you can choose to go down if you want to. And it was like, I was like, I'm not gonna go down that. And then like one of the people that we were with, like he just like swam out there without a fucking inner tube and just like went down the rapids without it. And I was like, whoa. And I was like kind of drunk, so I was like, I'm gonna try that too, like an idiot.
Did you get
I go down
up?
that thing, dude. Yeah, look, check it out. Ow.
Oh.
Ow. Yeah, ouch. But yeah,
rocks
like
still hurt.
It was like these two like rock slides. Yeah, dude. And I was all drunk and trying to swim. I'm not even a strong swimmer. Like my whole body cramps up. I'm dehydrated. Like I'm just like like drowning. I finally like get spit out the other end. Just like never want to experience that again.
You're like out with the bad air, in with the good air, out with the bad air.
In with the good air, in with the bad air, out with the good air, in with the.
Yeah. Wait. What?
Wait. What? Yeah. What?
Well, I'm glad you survived.
Yeah, I lived. It was all good.
It also sounds like you had fun too. So.
No, it was good. It was exhausting, but it was good.
Nice.
Yeah. So, yeah, get out there, people. It's cool out there. Except the sun is literally trying to kill us. So better take it on.
That. Yeah. Come prepared.
Yeah, totally. But I don't know. You want to like go ahead and start to play some Call of Cthulhu?
Yeah.
It's a pretty good time.
Yeah. All right. I got my shit ready.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna go get the guy real quick. I'm gonna go get my friend real quick.
Wrangle him up. Or summon him, if you will.
Welcome. Yeah. Welcome, kitties. Back to the Dungeon of Dread. And I am the keeper of arcane lore. You have come back. Check on our friend Doug, who has found himself in a predicament. He's being ushered through a great, what is the word I'm looking for? Procession, if you will, of hooded, unknown members of some cult or something. You don't know. And
I'm not sure yet.
He's being led up the hill in the middle of town to a big church. in the middle of elder snowy Kingsport, the night of Christmas, 1920. What is it? I didn't even read any of this before. 1927. Yes. And what will he do? What decisions will he make? Will he turn and run, or does the pursuit of his family secrets lead him on? Also, what of his friend Porter?
I know.
I know. Yes. Tune in this time on the Dungeon of Dread.
Nice.
Cool.
Well done, Keeper. Well done.
I'm gonna start writing those.
Nah.
No,
Top of the head.
they're so bad. Like,
Nope.
I don't know. But, like,
We ain't got no writers.
Yeah, I mean, I could obviously.
Nah, you can do whatever you want. I'm just giving you a hard time. I just like the improvisation.
It would just be more work. I don't know. I like the improv because it's shitty, but in a funny way. Yeah.
Exactly. It's charming.
It's shitty in a good way, I guess.
I like it.
All right. Let me see where we at. All right. So yeah, you're
Okay.
last time you saw Porter, he was in that house in the back of a room.
Yeah, I know. I'm regretting that.
Being led away. And
I'm regretting just leaving my poor best friend. He's the only fucking trophy here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm definitely regretting that decision of not like trying to do anything else. But I was so outnumbered in that situation. Like, what the fuck was I gonna do?
I mean, that is true. There was like a lot of people in that other room.
Yeah.
A lot of hooded figures.
And I guess I just trust in the fact that like if you really get to know Porter, like he's a good dude.
Oh God. You definitely don't know where you are.
No, I know. He's obviously in a bad spot. Okay, so last I remember, yeah, it was like walking up a hill.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of people like in hoods, like white hoods, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made them white hoods. Yeah.
And did I remember like bells or something happening, or no? Was that?
Well, the bells of the church are ringing because it's
right.
11 o'clock. It's 11 o'clock and they're ringing. Yeah, and it's just like a bunch of people coming out of like all the houses, and they're all snaking away around all these narrow streets and alleyways, coming out of every nook and cranny. These people, and they are leading you up to the church in the center of town. And I don't remember. I don't think you have anything, but give me an astrology or astronomy or science.
Regardless, it's a fail.
Okay, yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, no está bien.
Yeah, but you do. Give me a spot hidden though, real quick. Yeah.
Fail.
Okay. Yeah. So what you really just notice is like the stars are really bright above the steeple, and there's like a really bright like constellation shining. Like there's like few stars that shine brighter, but one star shines the brightest, and it's like right at the tip of the steeple. Yeah. Yeah.
That normally like that? I know I'm not very good with astronomy, but none of you assholes are gonna tell me anything, huh? All right.
Oh no one's saying anything around you. Yeah, they're just.
I'm trying to like say like, oh man, that
walking.
star, right? That thing.
They're just.
All right.
Yeah. And
some of them ever play baseball?
Yeah, some of them have lanterns with a blue flame in it. Yeah, like a blue light. Yeah, and they're all going up this hill. Yeah.
Okay.
But there's a ton of them. It's a sea of people, and also like you're like looking around. Or give me a spot hidden again.
Okay. Fail.
Okay, no.
I don't have a very good spot hidden.
You don't. That's weird. No. You kind of need that. That's okay.
I think I overlooked it as like I got too into being a baseball player. Anyways,
sorry.
No. I'm just like oblivious. I mean, I'm in this situation. I'm not really sure what's happening. I'm trying to like get somebody to like talk to me or say anything, and nobody's saying like shit to me. I'm trying to like point out the fact that isn't this fucking weird? Like, is anyone else not like? Am I the outsider here so much so that everyone else is just cool with this? Like, I'm saying this out loud, basically. Like,
yeah, and they're still all
Nobody?
ignoring you. Yep, nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're walking up the hill, and are they walking you up the hill? You're just kind of being nudged along. You're asking all these questions, like, you know, like trying to get an answer from these people, and they're just like completely like, they're almost as if they're like in a trance or something. Yeah, and you're getting closer and closer up to the church, and like the big doors like rise above you, like climbs these windy type staircase up this hill, this steep hill, and in front of you is another like pathway, like a concrete pathway or stone, and then you see the big wooden church doors in front of you, and they're open, and all these hooded people are cloaked figures are all like going into the church, and you're like getting closer and closer to the church. So like this is your decision, like are you gonna go in, or you want to like kind of try to stop, or yeah, you're getting closer and closer.
Oh man. I take like a look back into the crowd to just like kind of observe the situation, just see everyone out there, and it's just like I don't.
Okay.
Nobody
So
really.
you stop and you kind of like try to like look behind you and stuff.
Yeah, just to kind of see, like, get a better look at everything.
All right, you're stopped, but like people are like there's so many people kind of like going in that you're kind of being shuffled forward, but
Yeah.
you can still break. You could break this by either doing a strength check or I do a strength check or a size check.
Ooh. Success on the strength check.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So you were able to like muscle your way kind of out of the line, since they're all kind of like bottlenecking into this one, big entrance. You're able to like pop yourself out like at the side just before you got in, and you're like you're at the left of the door looking at it, and you're watching as they all like don't even like stop, like, or they don't like change their speed or anything. They're all just moving at a steady pace, and all of them are like shuffling into this big church. Now this church is big, but it's like, for how many people are fucking coming into this place? Like, it's like, how are all these people like squeezing into this church? Because there's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people, like,
Yeah.
And you're watching them all as they're going by. And then as you're watching this, the man with the wax mask, he pops out of it, and he like sits there, and he's like, Waxy's there, and he has the Necronomicon in his hand, and he's like he's standing by the door, and he's not saying anything. He's just standing with you.
I mean, come on, Waxy, you gotta give me something, man. Like, you took my best friend Porter, and has everyone else seen exactly what I'm seeing? Because that star, seems like it's really close. And how is there like a cellar in this church or something, Waxy? Because there's a shit ton of people here. Waxy.
He takes his tablet out. Yeah, he takes his wax tablet out, and he has a stylus. He starts to mark on it, and then he turns the sign, and it says Aldebaran, and that's like, Aldebaran is the star's name. That's what he tells you. Yeah.
Oh. Is that like Latin or like? Huh.
Yeah. He doesn't give you any more than just that. And he says he erases the tablet, and he starts to, and it says not long now we must go into the church, or whatever. Yeah. Not long now we must go. And then he, as he's saying this, the last of the townsfolk are like shuffling into the church, and it's like the last bit. The line is like all the way gone. Everyone now, the city or the town is all quiet again, pretty much, and like this church is obviously packed with a bunch of fucking people. So right. Waxy, he like goes in to the church, and he just kind of like waves you to follow him. But
I'm just gonna stand next to him.
Give me a spot hidden. Please get this.
Success.
Nice. All right, yeah. So you're looking at the last of the hooded figures go in, and then Waxy's going in, and he's like beckoning you to come. But then you take one last glance back out on the city and like the snow on the ground and everything, and it's fucking weird because all these people were fucking walking around here and like in a line and everything, like walking to the church, but the snow is undisturbed. You don't see any footprints, and you don't even see your own footprints. Like not even like it's just a fresh powder snow all over the city, and it hadn't snowed. So this is going to cause you to have a sanity roll.
Shit. I'm familiar with this. Oh, 38. So that's a success because my sanity is 39.
Okay, cool. But actually, no, that's the wrong piece of paper. Here you go, Doug. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, Doug. Any more sand loss will result in a bout of madness.
Crap.
But you didn't. Okay, I'll give it to you that time. But
all right.
As far as anything from now on, you're gonna be indefinite. You're indefinitely insane at this point. So
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So no matter what number, actually, no matter how much sanity you lose, you'll have a bout of madness. You'll have to do the intelligence check. But you passed your sanity roll, so that's okay. And there was one more thing I meant to tell you last time. I should have looked at this. I'm gonna award you I'm gonna do here 1d. No, that's a little too much. That's a little too much. Sorry, people at home. I'm gonna award you 2. I'm gonna award you 2 Cthulhu Mythos points.
Got it.
Cool. Because of all the shit that you saw last time.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you notice that there's no footprints in the snow. It's kind of it's creepy, but you're not really affected by it as far as sand loss goes, which is just great. But yeah. So what do you do now? Are you gonna go in the church?
I'm gonna go in, but I'm gonna stand like all the way in the back, or as close to the doors as I possibly can.
Okay. Cool. All right. So you walk into the church, and you're trying to stay to the back of the church. You walk in. It's the big cathedral room. You know, huge tall ceilings, with wooden pews, old ancient, almost petrified fucking wooden pews. It's much like the house. It's all damp inside. There is no like warmth, but it is. Oh yeah, it's cold in there. Even though you do see the whole group of people, all the white hooded people, but they're all still heading towards the pulpit, like the front of the church. Yeah. And at the front of the church, it looks as though there's like this huge hatch, like a double doored like hatch in the pulpit, and they're all funneling down below into this hatch into the ground. And they're all like the column is thinner, but they're all piling in at a pretty fast pace.
You expect me to go down there with all of these people, Waxy? Come on. This feels like a trap. This feels like no one's talking to me. Did you not see the footprints? Or actually, there wasn't any footprints, Waxy. None of this is making any sense. That star you said, I don't think I've ever heard of it. Maxie never gives me shit though.
not really. So he erases his little he erases his tablet, and he starts to write on it again, and he shows it, and he says it says the festival awaits, like follow, pretty much. And
I mean, that's why I'm here. But nobody's giving me shit. All right. I gotta keep going further and see where this goes.
Okay. So he's walking in front of you with the book, and he has his head down in his. He's walking into the trap door, and and it looks like dark down there.
Can I sleight of hand something real quick?
You can try, yeah.
Can I put my hand under my robe so that my hand is like on my gun?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't really have to roll for it.
Okay.
You
So I
can
just
just
want
have
to
it.
like put my hand underneath and just have it just like on it just in case.
There you go. Okay, cool. All right, he's leading you down the trap door, and it's dark down there, but there's dim light because of all the blue lanterns. That
Right.
The blue light is dim, and you're going down, and it's a spiral staircase, and you look down, and the stairs are obviously made of stone, like crafted, some masonry, some really like amazing artisanship masonry to make these like fancy stairs leading down into the earth. And you keep going, and you're going for a long time. Like these stairs are just like going and going and going and going. And you start to notice the further you get down underground, the like the stone walls that look like they're fashioned like with masonry, they start to get more craggy, and the further you go down, the more just like it looks more natural, and the staircase looks more like just a natural stones like of a cave or something. And give me a spot hidden roll.
Ooh, extreme success.
Okay, yeah. So you're looking around, and the dim light kind of reveals like there's all these like runes and markings all over the walls. These strange runes and markings, and also like there's like phrases and scripts in another language, but like it's and you can roll a language roll if you want to, but
I'll go ahead and try.
Yeah.
Let me see what I'm at first. Okay. Fail.
Yeah, you don't recognize this language, but
that makes sense.
it is in like the crazy twirly whirly script or whatever that was on your envelope. Like it looks similar, but it's accompanied by all these other like runes and markings that are like strange to you. But you could roll like an archaeology roll or a history roll.
I think my history might be better, so I'm gonna give that a try.
Okay.
Damn it, fail.
No, yeah, you're not able to. You don't know how old they are. You don't know what they say, but it's just like pretty creepy.
Yeah, not very bookish.
Yeah. But go as like the staircase changed to like more of a cavernous like thing, and all these markings and stuff. Go ahead and roll me a sanity roll again, because it's starting. As it's starting to get claustrophobic, and you're
Fail.
realizing that you're like way down there. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
you're really low. Yeah,
it's a fail.
And also, the further and further you go deeper down, the brighter this blue light comes up.
Oh, like in the lanterns?
No, just like the further you get, the brighter the blue light is.
Okay.
Like the deeper you go, yeah, and you get the feeling, you're getting close to where you're going. But you did fail your sanity roll.
Did.
So it's going to be this. You lose 1 sanity, but you're also you're going to have to make a roll or intelligence roll, because you're indefinitely insane
and this
now.
one, I need to fail it though, right? Correct?
Yes, you want to fail this. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, the one thing I'm like good at in this game. Nope, success.
Yeah. All right. So as this is just too much for your mind to handle at this moment, and let's see what happens to you. Okay. We'll roll on this trusty table here. Bouts of madness. And you're going to have a psychosomatic disability. The investigator suffers psychosomatic blindness, deafness, or loss of the use of a limb or limbs for 10 rounds. So,
sorry,
hold on.
I had to bust out the pipe for that one.
Yeah, I'm going to roll for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so D4.
Fucking
All right, so as like the claustrophobia of like the cavern starts to kind of like constrict your psyche, you have your hand on your gun, but then all of a sudden like both your arms like go numb and kind of fall to your side, and you hunch over, and you're like unable to use like your arms.
Oh, it feels like when I got a stinger in that double header when I hurt my neck and I lost the feeling in my arms. It's like that shit all over again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, those minor league games are rough. Oh man, someone ran into me and like totally pinched my nerve. Yeah, it's like that shit all over again.
Yeah, maybe that's like that nerve it feels like it's acting up or something, but it's all in your head. As this is only going to last for 2 rounds.
Oh my, Waxy, what the hell, man? Help me out here. Anybody? You guys suck.
Yeah, everyone sucks.
I can't breathe down here. It's so claustrophobic in down here.
All right. But you still have the use of your legs, and you're still walking down this natural staircase, and the blue light is getting brighter. And you finally come to an opening, and it's a huge opening. It's like give me a listen roll real quick before we go in there. My bad.
All right. Ooh, success.
Okay. So you hear like running water as if there's like a creek under here. So there's there's some water source down here that's running like maybe like an underground river or something. Like, or you just
are
you
y'all
hear water.
Are you guys
water
bootlegging down here? Dang.
That's a good question actually. But
is that what this is about?
Waxy says nothing.
Of course.
You're closer. You get into the opening, right? And you finally do see where the water source is coming from. And since you got you passed the listen roll, you could also hear this strange music, like this piping of a weird flute like playing, and all the chords are dissonant, but it is like it's more of an uplifting dissonance, if that's a thing, but it's kind of a welcoming song. It's one of their welcoming songs, but it's an opening song, so it's kind of sounding really fucked up to you.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Take me out to the ball game. This is not.
This is not. No, it's not. So, but also this piping is kind of like getting in your head, and it's like making you feel strange.
Oh, no.
So you're gonna need another sanity roll.
I failed.
Oh, actually, I don't think. Yeah. Okay. So now make that intelligence roll.
Right.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Fail on the intelligence roll, which is a good thing, though, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I got a 91 over a 70, which is a fail.
Okay. Cool. But you still lose 2 sanity. What is your sanity right now?
So I lost 1, I guess. So I lost 2 just then. I'm at 35.
Okay, cool. Hell
yeah, I'm marking it
down. All right. Sweet. So this music is getting in your head, and it's making you paranoid, kind of. You didn't lose any. You didn't go into a bout, but you still don't have the use of your arms.
I gotta be honest, Waxy.
You can't even put your hands up to cover your ears from this. Yeah.
I gotta be honest, Waxy. I'm not liking this song, man. It's not very good. It's also not. I don't feel like I've ever heard anything like this before.
Yeah.
Of course, you're not gonna give me anything, are you, Waxy?
So, well, as you're asking this, you're walking, and a lot of things are coming into view, and you see that you are in a huge underground cavern that's like huge, and there's like a underwater or underground river full of like this black oily water, and it's like rushing down deeper into this cavern, into like a smaller cave, and it's rushing into the darkness of God knows where, even deeper into the earth. And along the riverbanks, there's all these this like, it looks like fungus, like this fungi, these weird mushrooms and growths, and all these cultists are in their white robes are gathering up all these mushrooms. And then like to the left, you kind of like see that happening. You turn, and then you see another scene, which is all the cultists are all gathered around in like a semicircle of like hundreds and hundreds of people. But and you're kind of like, you have a higher purchase. You're still coming down from stairs, the natural staircase, and you get a real spread view of all of this. And in the middle of this semicircle of all these robed figures, like a geyser of like flame is shooting up from inside the belly of the earth, like a big flaming geyser.
Yeah.
And it's and they all have their and it's like blue. It's glowing. It's like a blue flame, and they have their lanterns and everything. But they're all gathering up all these all the fungus from the riverbank, and they're all like going and throwing all this fungus into this flame. And as they're doing this, and the piping is going, and they're all chanting these weird incantations in that other language, and it sounds strangely like the gurgled animalistic language that the woman who was spinning the yarn or whatever. It's kind of that same.
Oh, right.
But they're all like chanting it, and like as they're throwing the fungus into the flame, the blue flame starts to change color.
Oh shit!
And the color it starts to turn green, and the green flame starts to like grow bigger and bigger. And the piping is going, and now like Waxy, he walks down into the group of the semicircle. And all the fungus collectors are all in the semicircle, and they're all like, they're doing this like ritual. You have no idea what the fuck is going on. Yeah. Give me a spot hidden.
All right. Spot hidden. Come on. Fail.
Okay, so the flame is going, but even though you do fail, the flame is getting brighter and brighter, and it's lighting up some of that cavern that you can't really see, really. And you do like see, because it's like it's coming out of the darkness, this thing. And let me see if I can't. I'll edit.
It would be hard, like not to notice it, sort of a deal.
Yeah. I'm gonna get you a picture of it because
that's all right. There's gonna be a lot of editing on this one.
Yeah, totally. This is a crazy creature. Hold on. Okay.
Am I gonna go insane when I see this thing?
Yeah, it's like
seems like that's a running thing.
it's like hovering above the ground, and it has like it's like a weird squid looking thing, and it has a weird flute instrument, and it's weird. It's like floating out of that like darkness, and it's coming out, and it's playing that tune, and it's I mean, this thing is fucking big too. It's like I'd say it's probably like. It's close to like 20 feet tall.
Didn't I used to play baseball?
That's what it looks like. Yeah.
Oh my god.
And for comparison, there's the size. Yeah. Yeah. This thing is
back to Brooklyn.
This thing is coming out of the darkness, and it's playing this fucking flute. And it's happening at the same time as the blue flame kind of ignites even more because of the fungus, and it turns green.
And nobody's freaking out?
Oh, everyone's like has their hands up, and they're all like chanting this like fucking chant, and they're all like praising it.
I try to mimic it.
Well, it's coming out. So I need you to make a SAM roll.
Actually, no, my arms aren't working. Never mind.
After this, they will. You only lost them for 2 rounds technically. So after this little roll, you'll be able to have them back. But,
okay, so I'm rolling sanity right now.
Yeah, roll a sanity.
Hey, guess what? I failed.
Great. All right.
So I gotta roll intelligence again, right?
Yep, and you only lose 1 sanity.
Okay, so I'm at 33.
Okay.
And I passed, which is a bad thing, right?
Yeah, you passed your intelligence, so it's a bad thing?
Yeah, I got a 61 under a 70, so that's a success, which is a bad thing.
All right, a red mist descends on you, no. And you explode in a spree of uncontrolled violence, and destruction directed at the surroundings, allies, or foes alike.
So I go into a violent rage in my surrounding area.
Yeah, and you just gained the use of your arms again. And the crowd, you're kind of like standing back, I guess.
So I kind of... So like...
This thing is like...
So just like in a baseball game when like the pitcher tries to like hit the batter and like the batter goes after the pitcher. So I'm just all of a sudden grabbing like Waxy next to me and like trying to like hold him back, like acting as if like he was going after my pitcher because I'm like, think I'm in a baseball game and trying to like throwing him down to the ground and like making sure no one else like goes after my pitcher. So I'm like grabbing more people and like pushing them to the ground too.
So this will be like a brawl. You're in a brawl with him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I think the benches are clearing.
Yeah. So roll your fighting brawl.
So it's a 51 over 50. Can I push it?
You could push it or spend luck.
Oh, I'll spend the luck instead. I only need one, so that makes more sense.
Sick. Yeah.
Because the 50 is I can push as a success though, right?
Yeah.
Like a 50 on a 50?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
If you match it, then yeah, you win. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Yeah. Why not?
I was asking.
Yeah. I don't know. Yell at me later if I'm wrong, guys. But yeah. So you spin the luck. Yeah. You what do you do exactly? Because whatever you're gonna do, it's gonna be a success.
So I grabbed Waxy and like like grabbed him and threw him to the ground, and then like the next closest person I see, I like punch him in the face.
All right. So Waxy, you grab Waxy, you throw him to the ground, but then you're gonna have to make another brawl check to punch the other guy. Because this guy is gonna try to dodge. Yeah, you punch him. All right. Yeah, you deck him square in the face. Because he tries to dodge. He sees it happen. He's like, whoa. And then like you just like pop this dude right in the fucking kisser.
And I say, that's from Brooklyn.
Yeah. And go ahead and roll that damage if you want to. It's just your fighting brawl damage.
It's just 3.
Okay, cool. Yeah, he takes 3 damage. All right, cool. Yeah, it's like this dude gets like rocked and knocked back, and blood kind of like starts to flow from his face, and he's like, oh! And then Waxy jumps up, and Waxy's going to try to restrain you now, as like some more people are noticing that this is something fucked up is happening. So there's a few other people coming to help, and he is going to get bonus die for that, but he wins anyways. Give me your fighting brawl.
Haha, success.
Success, just
35
regular success?
Under a 50. Yes.
Just regular success. Okay, so he got just a regular success too, but he will win because he's the instigator. So so he grabs you, and he's like grabs you around the he kind of just comes and just like,
let me go, Porter.
And he grabs you around the arms, and then like a few others come, and
I got your back, Porter. Let me at him.
They start to grapple with you too, and I need you to just try to make a strength roll to get out. But I'm gonna add a penalty die to that since you're getting double teamed.
Ooh, 24 under a 60. I feel like that's like a pretty good success.
Yeah, it is. They just got a 30 for 40. So yeah, you that was, what was that, a strength check?
Yeah.
So they got a bonus die. So yeah, okay, cool. So luckily, like you're able to like maneuver your way around and use your strength and break the grappling, and so you're kind of like free, and you're kind of like backing away, but like you see all of them are all like focus, like there's a big group focused on you, though I'd say there's probably like 10 guys, including Waxy, like focused on you, like going towards you and trying to like with their arms out, like gonna grab you again. And then but you notice like behind them, the semicircle of the whole like ritual is still happening. Everyone's like still has their arms raised, and the guys playing the flute.
I pull out my 22.
Okay. Yeah.
Back away, everyone. You don't want a piece of this. Anyone wanting to catch some lead, they better back away. You know it's good for you.
Waxy has his tablet, and he starts to write on his tablet, and he's like, the ritual is almost done. The truth, like the festival is about to begin. He's like, what? And he starts smart. He's like, just calm down, promise. Like, I promise. And then he like pulls out a watch, like an old watch, and he like starts to hand it to you, and it has that crest on it and he's just like holding it out to you. It has the same crest that was on the envelope. Yeah, and go ahead and
you playing a trick on me here, Waxy? Because I've seen this symbol before.
Give me a no roll. EDU. Education. No.
Oh, fail.
Fail?
Yeah.
All right.
Like a super fail.
And give me one more now, but with a bonus dice. Because now that you start, you look at the watch, and then you look at his face, and you failed all your knowledge rolls.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
You're not really getting it. Yeah. That's okay. But he did give you this watch, kind of like saying like, look, he's trying to like, he's like, he writes on his tablet like, this is proof, like we are family. And then he scratches off and he says, don't you recognize my face? And he's like, has the wax mask on.
Oh no. Oh no. I wonder why I was so familiar with you.
Well, I will say, since you're role playing it, it's not Porter's face. It's the wax mask.
Oh, I thought it was Porter.
No, you start to see his. You start to see like you recognize the shape of the face, kinda, and you start to. I'm just gonna kind of give this to you because it's kind of a realization that you need to have. But it's the picture that your dad showed you. It's that man's face, but in a wax mask form.
Oh.
I think his name was Esteban.
Yeah.
Remember? Yeah.
Yes. I have my journal right here. Let me switch back to.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What the? All right. Wait.
Because it's all starting to come together now. Yeah.
Wait. How are you? Wait a minute. Didn't you disappear? Waxy? Wait. No, I can't keep calling you Waxy.
Yeah. So,
Esteban.
But it's also like
What?
It's Esteban's face, like in a wax mask form. So he could still be lying to you. It might not even be that guy. I mean, what's under the mask? That's the question, you know.
I ask him to if he is really Esteban, what's the name of my mother?
He starts to write, and he turns it, and it says Lucinda.
All right. It is. He got it right.
Yeah. He's like, we are family, and this is tradition, and we have to keep tradition.
All right.
And then he just writes, behold, and then like he like points to the ritual that's happening, and almost as that happens, everyone's like doing the incantation, the ritual. The piping changes tone to a more ominous tone as the servant of the outer gods is playing this summoning like tune, and also the choir of the ritual starts to like get even more intense as something is about to happen.
Oh shit!
Yeah. So then Waxy, he runs out in the middle of the semicircle, and he like throws up the Necronomicon, and he holds it above his head, and he starts to like chant this chant in the crazy language. Actually he doesn't, because he's mute. He's dumb. He just holds it up, and then everyone falls to the floor, like everyone collapses and like in kind of like a worshiping position, and they all start to sing with this ominous tone, and another song begins. And you got to roll sanity.
Man, it is. Talk about a double header.
there's a lot of sanity rolls.
Success.
Sick. And yeah, you're good. Well, yeah, you're good. Yeah. So sanity is on the bonus. Okay, yeah, cool. You're able to not lose any sanity. Good job. All right. So the flute is playing the ominous tune, and you start to hear. Give me a listen roll, like on top of everything.
Fail.
Okay,
Yeah.
you're not really hearing anything. Yeah, but out of the cavern where the black oily underground river is flowing, you start to see some shapes. Oh,
sorry.
Yeah. You start to see these shapes come flying out of that cavern as they're like these big insect like looking type things, but they're the size of a man, and they're coming out of this, and they're coming in like droves. These things coming out of the darkness, and they're all landing around the fire. And I'm gonna fucking explain what these things look like to you, as they're definitely in your view now. So, 1 second. All right, cool.
And my family over here is just like cool with it.
Oh yeah,
this shit is like going down.
They're stoked. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to grab another drink real quick.
That's cool. I'm gonna look this up.
Cause not only am I holding on to that fucking gun now, I'm holding on to that fucking necklace was supposed to like bring back to my mom. I'm not in Kansas anymore, man.
Right. Okay, yeah. So, there flapped rhythmically a horde of tame, trained, hybrid winged things. They were not altogether crows, nor moles, nor buzzards, nor ants, nor decomposed human beings, but something that I cannot and must not recall. And this is what that guy looks like.
Holy
so like a whole horde of these guys come out, and that's how big they are. Yeah, a whole flock of these things come out of the cavern, and we're gonna do a little sanity roll again, as these things are terrifying.
Fail.
All right.
So intelligence, success, or excuse me. A 78 over a 70, which is a fail, so that's a good thing.
That's a good thing.
Okay.
So you don't go into a bout of madness, but you do lose.
I lose more sanity.
5 sanity this time.
So I'm at 29 now.
Oh shit! All right.
Yeah, I've lost quite a bit. I started out at 39. I'm at 29 now, so I've lost 10 sanity overall so far.
Yeah. Okay, so
I don't say that with pride. I don't know.
Yeah. And Waxy's holding the book up. The flame is like burning really bright, and all these things are landing. And you start to notice that these white robed figures are getting on top of these winged things, and they're flying off. They're flying over that underground oily river and deeper into the cavern, deeper into the earth. And they all start one by one. Hundreds of them coming, picking them up, and flying out, and you're just seeing them all go out. And then,
thank you.
Then all of a sudden, one flies and like lands like right by Waxy, who's right by you, and he goes up to it and he starts to like pet it and try to calm it down.
No,
and then
Waxy,
and then another one flies like by it, and then he writes on his tablet. He says it's like, get on.
Oh no, that's what I thought you were gonna say. Waxy, I drive cars. I'm a baseball player. What the hell is going on?
Okay. All right. So he's like trying to get you to get on one of these things. So you're not gonna. What are you gonna do? And then as you're kind of debating it, it's all happening so fast. They're all picking up these. All these cultists are getting on these things, and they're flying deep, and the crowd is dissipating fast. And and they all start to go, and all of a sudden it's kind of just you and Waxy and these two big things, and the flame is still burning, and the thing that was playing the pipe like slowly like slinks back into the cavern and like disappears into the darkness where all the Bayakis are, the things flew out, and Waxy is sitting there, and he's like trying to wrangle like with his creature, and as he's like trying to like insist that you get on, like and then he writes on his tablet. He's like, "Hurry, we must go now." And but you're still like, "What the fuck?" And so the I'm just gonna call them what they are. The Bayaki like turns its head and kind of rears back a little bit and hits Waxy, right? And he like stumbles back, and his wax mask like falls off.
Huh.
Yeah, and then you see what's under that mask, and you're gonna have to roll another sanity. As you see,
all right.
what's under
Come on,
that
Dougie.
mask,
Come on, Dougie.
What he really
You
is.
got this. It's a fail.
Okay.
And all right, I'm rolling intelligence to see.
Okay.
And that is a success.
Okay. Okay. Good. So you his wax mask falls to the floor, and he kind of covers his face for a second. Give me a spot. Well, you did see it. You saw it. Because it's like right in front of your face. And under the mask is it's kind of like, and so there's like hair all over the face. There's more hair than should be, but it's also like splotchy, and the skin is real tight.
Yeah.
And has very canine features. His teeth are sharp, and his eyes like glow yellow, and also like as the mask falls off, like a stench kind of comes from him, and it's the smell of like the grave. And then he scrambles, and he like picks up the mask, and he puts it on, and so you failed your sand loss. So let me roll this sand damage real quick.
Esteban, are you okay?
So you take two sand loss, and you're gonna have another bout of madness, and this is gonna determine what you do, because now it's getting insane. Hold on.
Yeah.
All right. 5.
Yeah, I'm at 27 sanity right now. I lost a huge chunk.
Who's your significant person?
Just a second. Let me look on my other page. Porter. Yeah.
Okay. So
guy.
So he puts his last mask back on, and then he looks up, and in your insane mind, he looks just like Porter. Is that Porter was there?
Well, I thought he was him earlier when he held me back, because I'm used to like whenever that happens, it's usually Porter pitching. So it was just like, Porter, you're back. Like, oh man, I don't really know how you got down here, but man, we need to get the fuck out of here. We need to get on these things and like leave or something, man. Like, I'm done with this shit. Like, this is insane. Porter.
He still has the wax tablet, and he says yes. He's like yes, we must go. Get on, and we'll leave.
But we'll go that way, right, Porter? Right?
Well, you're gonna go the way all the others went, like deep into the earth, if that's what you want to do. The other
as long as I got Porter with me, it's all good.
This is the option. You can either freak out, try to get Porter to like go and like jump into the river, or you can get on the Bayaki. I'll give it to you. However you want to role play out this delusion. But you see that Porter is wanting to get on the Bayaki and go deeper into the earth.
All right, Porter. All right, let's get on these things, man. And we need to get in there, and we need to see like exactly what we're up against, so we can get the fuck out of here. If we don't follow along those things, they're just gonna come right after us. So let's get on these things, get down there, and maybe we can try to find like another way out of there. What do you think, Porter? It's just like that one time in Queens, right?
Yeah.
You remember.
Porter's just nodding, but he's not saying anything. He's like, and then he gets up onto
Porter.
the Bayaki, and he's like waiting for you to
Man,
get
it's
on.
like you've ridden one of these things before. Whatever. But anyways, yeah, man. Let's just get down there, and like I said, it's just like Queens.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So you get on?
Yeah, at this point I'm like, we need to get down there and like find a better way to try to get out of here. So, yeah, they're expecting us.
Yeah. All right. Okay, so you guys get on. the creature starts to kind of run a little bit and starts to flap, and you're airborne, and you're flying over, and then Porter flies behind you, but then like kind of like swoops beside you, and then gets in front of you, and you'll like follow that oily river and into the smaller like cavern, and everything goes black right around you, and you're like flying through like just utter darkness, and then yeah, and you're flying like super fast, and it's almost as if it picks up speed, and then everything that was black turns white, and just a flash of light, and then all of a sudden, then like a little hole in your vision opens up and swirls and twirls into these kaleidoscopic shapes. Lights are flashing.
It's like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Yeah. Where are we going?
Yeah, exactly.
And it's just this crazy dreamlike. You see stars and constellations. You're in space for a second.
Holy shit!
But then all of a sudden, a tense like noise is in your ear as the wind is blasting, and then all of a sudden, boom! Your vision and everything is corrected, and you are now like miles above ground, and you're flying, and like you start to look around, and you are in a completely alien world. All the trees, all the flora, fauna, there's huge mountains in the distances, and very, very. Give me a spot hidden roll real quick as you're kind of looking. You're looking at this new world. Yeah.
Fail.
Okay.
Oh
so
wait,
you
no.
don't know where
Success. Sorry, bad. I was backwards. Success.
Okay.
My bad. I'm sorry.
Cool. Yeah. So you're flying, and you start to kind of look around and get your bearings and your surroundings, and you notice that you see the rest of all the Bayaki and cultists, and they're all in a group ahead of you, like a ways ahead of you, flying fast, and they're all flying in the sky, and it all seems they're all going to. It seems because it's a really long line of hundreds and hundreds of these things, and it seems to where they're going is like off into the distance, these like icy mountains, like this really like cold icy place. And you're flying and you're holding on. Give me a strength check as this guy's flapping.
Success.
All right, you're holding on, right? And the Bayaki kind of like dips down, and then you're flying, and then in front of you something happens, right? Where you guys were flying over this kind of mountain pass, and like in the mountains, these cavernous mountains, a huge like tentacle comes out of one of these like caves and like grabs like a Bayaki out of the air and like slams it down to the ground and like slurps it into the cave, right? And that like happened like real close, and then all of a sudden you start to look around and there's like a bunch of these like tentacles coming up and like picking these like things out of the sky. Right?
Holy shit, Porter! It is like Queens.
And then one of the tentacles comes and like tries to grab your Bayaki. Let's see what happens. Okay. Success. All right, sick. All right. It actually does like grab it, like it hits your Bayaki, but it doesn't like grab it, and it knocks you off of the Bayaki, and the Bayaki is falling, and you're falling, and you like hit this canopy, hit a canopy, and you start to fall down these tree branches, and you're gonna take some damage as you're falling down. All right, and you land on the ground with a thud, and you don't know where your Bayaki is, you don't know where this group is, you don't know where you are. You're in this weird alien forest, and you're looking around. You took 5 damage as you fell, and now you're in a strange land with a bunch of weird, all the grass is like purple. There's like big huge, abnormally sized like flowers, and it's actually quite beautiful. Yeah,
it's
but
like
you are
Florida, but like good.
Yeah. All right, you are now in an unknown land, and that's where we're gonna end it today.
Is this? Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, that's where we're gonna end it. Yeah. So you've made it to this weird. Yeah.
Not in a good way.
No. Okay, so yeah,
Nothing went well for me.
You're somewhere else. Yeah.
Although I think I got Porter Bucks. I guess that's good.
Well,
I
now
think.
you're just alone. You're alone now.
Oh yeah, now I'm
Yeah.
Again,
Now you're alone in this weird enchanted forest in a world that you don't recognize. Oh, and give me a sanity roll.
Of course. Fail.
Okay.
Yeah. And then
Intelligence. You lose 3 more sanity. Damn, dude.
fail. Fail and fail. Or I mean, fail and success.
Succeed.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's
the
a bad
one.
So
the
okay,
bad
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How much sanity did I lose again? I'm sorry.
3.
Okay.
And you
so I was
going
at 27, so I'm at 24. And then I lost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is crazy. All right. So. All right. Now, since you had this bout of madness, you were having like a prolonged bout of amnesia. Now you don't know how you got here. You have just woken up in this new land, and you have no recollection of where you came from or the world that you once knew for a while. This is just how it is now, and you don't remember anything.
What? Where is? This is just. What am I even? How did I even get here? I don't. This isn't.
Give me a listen roll. I know we said we were going to stop, but give me a listen roll real quick.
I think I actually have some points in that, so this might be. No, fail. 44 over a 20, fail.
Okay, do you want to push it or spend some luck, or do you?
Yeah. I'll push it. I'll push it.
Or would you like to roll a spot hidden instead?
Let's roll spot hidden.
Okay.
Fail. 54 over a 20.
All right, I'll allow you either to spend luck or push either of those rolls.
I'm gonna push a listen because I feel like there can't really be anything too bad if you try to push a listen.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. I got this. I'm gonna listen real hard.
Okay.
54 over 20. It's a fail.
Okay, so through like the incident of you falling and going through all the shit, you are temporarily your ears are like ringing. You have like tinnitus or whatever. Is it tinnitus? Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're like, your ears are ringing and you don't really have your wits about you, so you don't really know what's going on. You're just you don't know how you got there, and your ears are ringing, your head hurts, and you're like,
it's like that time I got hit in the head with a baseball. Or the third time I got hit in the head with the baseball. Oh, that's all. I think I got one of them wussy things, a concussion. Yeah. It's the 20s. They're like,
Yeah. They're all men.
Yeah, rub some fucking dirt on it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Cool. We'll end it there. That's how you'll be when we return.
No, that's a good spot. I'm just
Cool. Yeah. All right.
Good job, Brandon.
I guess. I don't know.
No, honestly, okay. So
is it too railroady?
No. To be completely honest, good job. I had a lot of things that stopped us, and like we had to end up recording this a bit later. It's honestly, Brandon, good job. Story-wise and everything, honestly, good job.
Oh, thanks.
No, I'm just in character. I'm being frustrated. You're doing good.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I'm just wondering if because it is my first.
No.
So
you're doing fine. Honestly, like I said, just in character, I'm frustrated. That's all.
there was a lot of sanity rolls. It was
no. Please, honestly, you're doing good. Like I said, just in character.
But I will say that is the finale to the Festival of Dreams. So this is gonna end up being like a chapter or another like story. This is the beginning of a new story starring Doug.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's kind of the end of that whole situation since you got knocked off your Bayaki and you don't really get to follow. The festival. So you're gonna miss the festival.
Yeah, I lost half my HP on that.
Oh shit! Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're all fucked up too. Yeah,
Whew,
totally.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Damn.
yeah. So next time it'll be a completely new like story. It's a
Okay.
continuation, but I will
But
tell
Doug
the audience.
still
I'll
in
tell
it.
the audience. Yeah, still you.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's a whole new kind of adventure. But I'll tell you in the audience that this was based off the story, The Festival by H.P. Lovecraft. So if you want to
Nice.
go and kind of like see where I got my inspiration, it's a really
Check
short
out the source
story.
material.
Yeah, go check out The Festival. It's one of my favorite stories by him because I don't know. I really like the weird cultist procession.
Yeah.
Like all the people emptying out into the streets and shit, and like
Yeah. To be completely honest, my favorite of his is Mountain of Madness.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mountain
so
of Madness?
good.
Oh,
yeah.
dude, yeah. But I mean, it takes a while to read that one. That one's like you gotta trudge through it, but it's so good.
Exactly.
So,
it
so
really
dense.
is. It comes like full circle.
Exactly, and it was the inspiration for The Thing.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they're all in Antarctica, like researching these like old ruins.
So good. Yeah,
they find like a megalopolis of like this weird. Yeah,
it's like lost in it eventually, and like keeps like discovering new things every day. Yeah,
they find like the pod creatures that like do experiments on that dude and shit.
Yeah, they like figure out that they've been here long before us, but they've like who knows what they've done since then.
And that's actually a really good story to start on with him because it
really
explains it explains a lot of like how the mythos works. Like it tells the story.
It's almost
of,
an origin.
Like the mythos. Yeah, totally.
I agree. Mountains of Madness. Give it a read.
It's a goodie. And and also Shadow of Brinsmith.
Of course,
he's got a lot. He's got a lot of good ones. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Dunwich Horror too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And anything like involving Dagon. I mean, we can go on and on.
Yeah. But I'll go ahead and say like, don't read it or anything, Andy. But I'll go ahead and give the audience what the next story I'm kind of basing this on loosely. It's not really the story or whatever, but it's it's going to be inspired. It's going to be inspired by the Dream Quest of Unknown Kadath. That's what we're doing.
I definitely don't know. So, okay, I'll make sure to stay away.
So yeah, don't read it.
Okay.
Well, I mean, you could just
no.
Like your story is going to be completely different. So.
I want to be completely in the dark. As you can tell, Douglas doesn't know shit.
Yeah. So right now you're like you're in the dreamland. So.
Yeah.
That's why I called it the Festival of Dreams. So
no, it's a good one. I'm loving it.
Yeah. Cool. Sweet. Well, hell yeah. Well, hell. What? Anything else, dude? Next week we'll have Andrew on again next week.
Yep, he'll be coming back for more adventures in Galerion. As far as what happens from where we left off, excuse me. Who knows? We'll see.
I'm excited. I'm really enjoying that playing with Andrew. Man, I love playing with that guy. He's so funny.
Yeah, he definitely threw me a curveball, so I'm liking the fact that thinking on the fly. Yeah,
I was wondering when you were gonna shoot throw one at me during all this, but like you keep losing sanity and like going crazy. I thought you were gonna shoot someone there for a second. I was like, oh yeah, it's gonna happen, and you're like,
I tried.
I can't use my arms. Yeah. Cool. Well, cheers, guys. Think. Remember, chill out, and we'll see you guys next week. This was this was good. All right, guys. I love you.
Love you guys. Bye now.
Bye now.
Bye now. Like, share, subscribe.
Oh shit.
Follow me at AAA Andy88 Brandon.
At BD Brooker.
There you go. I almost forgot.
Instagram. Yeah. Yeah. And Dark Island Presents on Instagram too.
Because that's where we post everything, and you can catch it all there.
Yeah. And we're cooking up a wrestling podcast, and we're gonna do I'm gonna do some more graphics for the show because I'm pretty sure everyone's sick of the black and white shit.
Right.
That's really
I think
really
it's cool,
just kind of like the bare minimum.
Right.
Let's try to do. We're gonna spice it up around here.
Exactly. We're trying to make it bigger and better. We keep talking about it.
Yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.